This is your weekly YouTube channel audit livestream. All you need to do is use the correct link in the description, fill out the form, and we'll consider your channel for review. That's right, channel reviews are free, but you can send us a super chat and watch us discuss your question live on air. If you submit your channel for review, expect the following. We will share with you our knowledge, experience, and passion as fellow YouTube creators. I want to give a massive shout out and thanks to our moderators who do an awesome job every single live stream. And that's your onboarding done. What channels have you brought us this week?
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to vidIQ, where every week we sit here and we review your channels for free. As the intro said, we're going to be giving you our first impressions, some constructive criticism, and hopefully give you some advice that you can take with you after the stream and use it to make improvements to your channel. Even if your channel is not the one we specifically looked at, we hope that is valuable to you. So welcome, everybody. Let's welcome in Jen.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
How are you? I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Great. Well, bye, Jen. And we can also welcome in, just kidding. We can also welcome in Rob. Hey, how are you?
Greetings, one and all. As usual, fantastic day. Hope you're all creating amazing stuff, changing lives, and having a positive impact on this platform that we all love and embrace. Hello, Dan. Hello, Jen. Let's get to work, shall we?
Hello.
Let's do it. We have some channels pre-selected for you. And then, of course, we will get to random selections as well. I have the screen pulled up now. And the first channel that we're looking at today. Oh,
I'm just saying hi to everyone. That's all. I'm just, hello.
I should probably go over the new changes on the forum, too. Okay, so for folks who've been here before, there's going to look a little bit different. The first 70 of you who submitted so far answered the original question, what is the goal of your channel? And for a long time, we've been struggling with this question because people are like, well, I want more views. And we've said, don't do that. That we want to know like who you're trying to target with your channel. So I've just gone ahead and changed the question on both forums to describe your target audience. So some of these for the first 70 responses are going to look a bit weird. And then, we'll make some changes from there. So I just wanted to let you know. And then also your URL is just a little bit lower on the form now. That's where you'll be submitting it. So fill this out, take it seriously, and we are going to be looking at 2 in Transit. They have almost, they're coming up on 3,500 subscribers, 95 videos. And on their form, they want to inspire people to travel. That was the goal of their channel. Their biggest obstacle, they feel like, is their click-through rate and views.
Nah, you don't need to worry about clock-through rates.
Yeah, click-through rates are a long dead
a 2010 problem, if I'm honest.
Yeah. And they want us to focus on their thumbnails, titles, and descriptions, their SEO. All right. So here we are. They are a couple living a nomadic van life and travel lifestyle across UK, Europe, and beyond.
Ooh, okay, that's interesting already. Dan, can you just sort by most popular? I want to know, but before you click it, right, my eyes are closed because I don't want to see the results here.
Okay.
The challenge often travel creators have is that the audience really picks up on a certain location that they're at. And then when they travel to another location in the world, the audience doesn't follow. So I wanted to know if that is the truth. And I'm going to open my eyes now. Right. Okay. So they had real success with festivals, specifically festivals in the UK a couple of months ago, a couple of years ago.
Wow.
And that's why the audience was really following them. But now if you go to the most recent content, maybe what looked to be UK festival van life content does not translate into Vietnamese van life content, which is where they're at now. So that's just something to really think about in terms of their specific target audience. This might just be too much of a reach for that audience. Now, I'm saying that as a bit of an amateur in this area, but Jen, I know you've done lots of vlogging and travel stuff in the past. Am I anywhere near being right with that assessment?
You're like spot on. It's travel content is honestly, it comes down to like location based, like you're saying, and the audience actually migrates. I've worked with a lot of travel channels and like their actual demographic completely changes from location to location.
Right.
Wait, Dan, are you okay?
I don't know. My soundboard's been doing weird stuff, and it just like beeped really loud at me.
Oh,
I'll have to like.
well, we
I'm not
know
gonna use
Dan's
headphones today. You know what?
hearing is working.
Yeah, it was.
But you're spot on, Rob. So it's really, really challenging to have an audience that cares about every single location. And if you're traveling to have a YouTube channel, so you have to pick locations that are going to be really successful for YouTube. Obviously, that's not everybody's goal, but you can totally just document your travels and just have your expectations set that it's going to be dependent on the kind of video and where that video is.
I guess to mitigate that challenge, they have to make it more about themselves as a couple and their experiences, and then maybe covering things like what are the essentials that they must have in their van life experience. I guess the one thing is, like, I don't even know if they're a van life channel at the moment. I know it said it very strongly, didn't it, in their description and stuff, but I'm not seeing any of that van life experience in any of the recent thumbnails. So that is something which, again, I'm not sure if that really associates with this van life festival experience.
So I don't have experience making this kind of content, but I do have some experience watching it as just a viewer who enjoys like seeing a different lifestyle. And I'll just tell you what I personally like about channels like this. This does not count as advice that you necessarily need to take on, but I'm just coming at you from my personal perspective. The reason I feel like the van life festival stuff did well is because I would watch that because I like the idea of seeing people's different van layouts and seeing how they actually live in these tiny little vans. I've always found that really fascinating. In the van life channels I followed, my favorite videos that they would do would be van tours, van updates, like when they've added something new to it. I was way more interested in that and less interested in where they went. Maybe it's because I'm not very cultured. I don't know. But
I always love these like little disclaimers Dan adds at the end, like I ain't this person, but there you go.
Well, it's true. So when I see this, I'm like, yep, these are what I would watch, but I know I'm not everybody. And then there's some other ones, some other outliers. Stunning East Coast of Sal.
Yeah, so that is more like foreign travel stuff.
And there's a couple more too.
They had that run of festival van life stuff, which was really successful about 6 months ago.
Yeah, I almost wonder if there's more they can do. Maybe the fact that these are 1 hour long and once a year is why they're doing so well. But I wonder if there's like you can get 3 videos out of it instead of 1. I don't know. But when I look at their other stuff that's performed pretty well recently, it's the stuff over 1,000 views, the little outlier scores here are first impressions of Bohol. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing these really badly. In the Philippines, first impressions, I can kind of see that as someone who might visit there one day. It's like, I want to see someone's first impressions, you know?
Super popular video title, like in a travel strategy.
Yeah. And then the best things to do, hidden gems. Like, again, this has value to me if I ever want to go like visit that place, and it did well. And then the Las Vegas of Asia, I think is just a really good title. Like,
yeah, that is really funny.
You know, you're taking 2 places and comparing one to another. So I can see why those did well too.
I've got another question for you, Jen. Is it better to just have a packaging where it's a case of we're here and we're going to tell you about it, or have a more impassioned opinion? And the reason I asked that is, Dan, if you just scroll up a little bit, the particular thumbnail I was looking as our honest opinion of Da Nang, Vietnam. Is it worth it? This is like the second video from that one. It doesn't feel as if they're wanting to commit to an opinion, whether it's good or bad, in the packaging. I'm just wondering if that is the typical strategy, or a viewer might prefer either it being them highly recommending it or suggesting that, hey, this might not be the best place to go and this is why.
It's a tough one because we have to care about you to care about your opinion.
Right.
And first impressions is like a tried and true. It's exactly what it is. It's your first impressions. Like, it's a genuine shock. It's a culture shock. It's fun to watch. Honest opinions is, I think it's personally better on YouTube to have an opinion, but I think you have to think about travel content still as like regular content. You still have to have like a structure that's going to work. Like, just going and exploring is not going to be your best bet for a content strategy. Like, you still have to think of things that are going to be important to your audience, mainly time and money. And that's why we see creators who do series like spending, you know, $100 a day in Vietnam, or comparing different types of hotels or stay. Like, there's still a high value that they're delivering to the audience through travel content, instead of just like a very personable vlog, which is totally fun. But if you're trying to get like a lot of exposure, that's going to be the hardest way to do it. So you want to think about having still like a multiple types of content based around one location, and incorporate those fun vlogs, just exploring, and have the honest opinion vlog. But also think about, what am I actually providing an audience? Like, while I'm at this location, what am I exploring? Like, what am I taking the time to provide that's going to stop a stranger in their tracks and be like, oh, wait, this is actually going to be helpful to me.
And first impressions can be, and probably are, your opinions of a place. It's just like the title thing.
Yeah.
So
the form, Dan, if to remind me, asked us to look at what the thumbnails, titles, and descriptions. Okay, so I think we've covered titles, right?
Yeah.
What's our 30-second assessment of the thumbnails? Mine is that they're pretty solid. I like the fact that they're mostly in the moment. Like, sometimes it feels as if they've superimposed themselves on the thumbnails. It looks like the lighting's a bit odd. Although I'm not sure. Then maybe that they are as taken in the thumbnails. I think the text is used fine. Occasionally, they're a bit bland. Like, look at the Bow Hall one and the El Nido. I'm not sure what my eye should be being drawn to here. But typically, I wouldn't say that there's anything necessarily wrong with them.
I don't like the kerning on the font. It's so wide sometimes.
All right, this is Dan's word of the week. The what? The kerning.
Is that not the word for it? The letters.
What does that mean, kerning?
The letters are a mile apart sometimes.
Right. Okay. Letter spacing.
Yeah, the spacing. I don't.
Yes,
really...
for us normies, the letter spacing.
is that kerning, or is that line? Is kerning line spacing?
I'll check in the background.
Okay. Either way,
How do you spell it? Kerning.
I like the ones where I can read the word and it doesn't. Like, Hong Kong looks good because you didn't have enough room to stretch the letters across the whole top of the title for some reason.
I think that my advice for thumbnails would be to have like very noticeable destinations. Like, just looking at Hong Kong, like, realistically, that could be anywhere to most people. Like, that cityscape, I don't know that's Hong Kong. And I think that it's also very bland in color. Like, it is truly just like a very muted cityscape, and nothing about it like really catches your eye. But you have to think about what somebody would recognize when they think of Hong Kong. And that's like where you're going to get that familiarity or that like real interest. And that's usually like deep in a city center. And it's really hard to get those shots. I'm not going to lie. Like, it's really hard to get like a shot of a city that doesn't just look like you're standing in front of like one building.
Yeah.
But I think that some of them are zoomed out super, super far, and it potentially makes it less intriguing to the destination.
Also, like, their thumbnails, when I just looked at the other Hong Kong ones, like, these are very, like, I don't know, muted. Like, we need to bump the saturation, the sharpness, like I think the image quality on some of their travel vlogs were really, like, it was really strong, even if their thumbnails were a more zoomed out city. So that's just more of like a skill thing, like learning a bit more about your photo editing software, maybe photography, something you kind of improve over time. But there's a pretty big difference between the thumbnails I was just looking at and yours.
All right, Dan, the last thing they said is descriptions. So I think we should spend literally 10 seconds on their descriptions, and I'm going to say why in a second. So just click on one of these videos. Oh, that's a nice establishing shot there.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Very, very nice. Yeah, they're using their drone effectively. Okay, so it's got a paragraph, but it looks as if it includes keywords of locations. They've got timestamps in there, tour destinations, book your trip. We've got an affiliate link, got some tags in there. Like, description is absolutely fine. Yep. You don't need to spend any more time on it. My argument would be is you're probably spending too much time on your descriptions at the hindrance of the title and the thumbnail. And I don't think your SEO is the problem. I think the challenge you have is it feels like you're either a van lifer in the UK or you're a travel channel. And as much as it pains me to say this, that feels like a separate audience, and you may have to make a decision long term about which way you go, especially when it's 2 in transit with a van on the channel banner. That tells me one thing, and the content you've been making for the last 3 or 4 months tells me another thing.
All right, so that was 2 in transit, and next up, we're looking at our first gaming channel.
Good luck. Good on the channel. 4,000 subscribers, under 100 videos, and I've had some outlier videos as well. So good work.
Yeah.
I bet their footage is beautiful.
Yeah.
Even that first clip we got to see.
Yeah.
We saw 1 frame of their content and it was good.
Excellent work. So again, I've changed this first question. Before this was, what's the goal of your channel? So they said become a reliable guides channel. This is a gaming
It's still
channel.
not a bad answer though, is it? I mean, that kind of fits the target audience. Yeah,
it kind of fits. What do you think your biggest YouTube obstacle is right now? A video intro. So we're going to look at their intro.
Love to see the video intro.
And then they want us to look at their thumbnails as well.
Okay.
I may reword the obstacle question and the channel you want to part of your channel wants to focus on sometimes do get mixed up like this, where it's like the same thing. So this might get reworded in the future too, but we'll see. All right. So the channel in question is
I think the question should change to, Dan, like, imagine we were going to talk about self-indulgent gaming corner. Like, what would you do? And then we can get them to fill out that in the form.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. We should know when everybody's gaming.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
All right. So it's Hellboy 2120.
Hellboy.
They have 22,000 subscribers, 845 videos.
Well done.
And they do have, if we click popular, some pretty big outliers.
Wow.
Over the years.
Right, so they were, I don't know if it's still out right now, but they were a GTA 5 channel.
Oh, yeah.
Completely. Are they still that now, Dan? I wasn't able to ascertain that.
I believe so. Grand Theft Auto Online.
Okay, this is kind of a waiting game, isn't it? Like,
that's what I was thinking. Now,
but yeah, fingers crossed, in about 9 months' time, you're going to be very busy with something new on the horizon.
This poor channel just been waiting.
Yeah, I do think that thumbnails off rip here, some are better than others. You're relying on text a lot, which is okay, but like with this one in particular, I'm like really having trouble staring at it and figuring out like, what is this? And it's only 28 seconds long. How to claim career rewards in GTA 5.
Yeah, just give us the best claim you've had recently, as whether it's millions of dollars or a new car or something.
All of these are very short.
Yeah, I think this is very intentional. Again, just do popular down. Have they always been doing super short, long form videos?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
These are a bit longer.
Do they have shorts on their channel?
No.
That's a good question, that, isn't it, Jen? Like,
interesting.
Could they convert these to shorts, but should they put it on the same channel? Or should they have an independent shorts tutorial channel?
I'd say if you can answer a question in 20 seconds, I think people, when they're looking for that guide, would probably sooner click a short than a long form video, even if that video is the same length, because the short, they're just so used to shorts being short, and they're right there. They're at the top of search now.
I mean, I guess historically this was a monetization play, wasn't it? But Dan, like, let's test this. Let's go for how to claim career awards. So just type that in and let's see what comes at the top of the search page.
Okay, not shorts.
Huh.
They are short videos, though.
Yeah, they are. Everyone's like this. And Hellboy ranks 3 there.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
Let's just try how to claim career rewards. Nothing else. I'm just feeling as if that was too specific. Yeah, so that's typically what I'm seeing right now. Is it the same for you two, where the short shelf is at the very top of the search page?
Yeah, that happens to me a lot now.
It happens to me a lot.
And you can even show more shorts.
I guess for this creator, they would probably want to do this on the same channel, just so that they're already monetized, so those shorts would immediately get monetized. Again, I think this might be like a good time to experiment, especially before GTA 6 comes out. Like, you can test whether shorts-based tutorials are going to be really popular for the GTA game when it's released.
Yeah,
because I guess what I guess is right now that you have, first of all, that shorts problem where by now shorts being more dominant in search. There's probably a lot of competition for GTA 5 online at this point, very saturated, and yeah, maybe they've just been the content's kind of been declining over a long period of time.
Yeah. We've been experimenting on this channel a lot more lately with like search driven shorts, and we even take our long form videos and remake them to just see if we can answer the questions as quick as possible with a short, because we kind of understand that it's kind of two different interests going on at the same time with our audience, and those have proven pretty successful for us. It is confusing because it's like, well, is it even worth making long form video? I'd argue it is, but it is something we're trying. You can even see how it's gone for us by looking at our videos and then looking at our shorts if you'd like to check out our channel. But there is a whole audience, and Google is even pulling up shorts now too for answers. There's a whole audience that just wants that answer quickly.
It's interesting because it doesn't look like they've ever experimented, at least from what we can see, that they haven't experimented with them. And my advice would be, this doesn't seem to be working right now. So what do you kind of have to lose with testing out this content in, I would say, a more updated format? Like, even just when I was looking, like some of the search questions were pulling like 500,000 in shorts views.
Right.
Yeah.
Dan, can we just check one of our free vidIQ tools here? Quick channel stats. I'm just curious what their numbers are pulling right now. So they're doing maybe around about 500,000 views roughly a month. But it looks as if they're on a downward trend there. So like if you're thinking from a monetization perspective, maybe like a couple of $100 a month at the moment. So yeah, and you have similar channels here where maybe you can look at this one, 200,000 subscribers. What about so they're doing long form, German channel looks like long form tutorials or longer, like 10-minute ones, but they were doing shorts, Dan. So let's check out if they're having success there.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Popping off.
Tens of thousands.
Oh,
sometimes hundreds of thousands. So I think it's worth this.
Popped off.
I think it's worth this. Our hero channel experimenting with this.
Yeah.
And then the question they were wanting to know about intros. Like, I don't feel as if I've got time to do intros if videos are really short.
Yeah, I would hope for 37 seconds you're not really doing.
I would hope in the first 5 seconds it's something along the lines of, in this video, I'm going to show you how to start a bunker research mission, and that's it. Yeah. So let's try. Listen.
I am going to show you how to start the bunker research missions. Make sure you are not in your bunker for doing this.
Did you watch this?
The intro is perfect. That's exactly what
I would say it could be a touch sharper and faster.
Okay, yeah.
If possible, like I would ask, are they speaking from a script, or is it just coming off the dome piece? And if it is kind of ad-libbing, then maybe a script would help you just be a bit tighter and a bit sharper in the delivery. But I know that has other connotations.
Yeah, if they spoke a bit faster. But yeah, I think they didn't like give it too much fluff. Hey, welcome back to Hellboy 2120. I'm Hellboy 2120, and today
classic.
So, all right. Well, I think we covered that one.
What final thing I would suggest here then, if we're thinking about shorts, Dan, if you go to most popular, I will be thinking about converting any of these if they're still relevant today in any way, shape, or form. I'll start with the most popular ones, turn them into shorts. So
yeah.
I don't know. I know they're several years old. So how relevant they are today? Like airport location, guys, that feels like it's fairly evergreen. It's not going to change much, the locations of the airports.
Yeah.
So and then how to unlock Trevor. Again, I don't know.
I think
but that's only a year old. So
yeah, I think if they're looking at updates, the next time there's an update, you should do a long form version of the update, like just like a how to unlock the whatever, and then a short, like a 30-second version of it just for the shorts audience, and then see what happens. But I know when we suggest content formats, like a change in content formats, people do not like that all the time. So it's just something you have to decide for yourself if you want to try it. I think, Jen, you put it best. Maybe a more modern format for these questions of being answered is something to think about.
I also think it's kind of a waiting game for them. Like, it's the hard truth. Like, everybody's waiting for the next one. Not that there isn't people playing, but this channel is going to get a huge jump when the season comes.
If you know anything about the future of GTA Online, because I'm not following it super closely, that could be an interesting like 8-minute video where you kind of yap about it and say like, are we going to have, you know, GTA 5 online when GTA 6 comes out? Like, just questions like that is kind of what I'm thinking. And will they shut down GTA Online? Like, these are all kind of interesting topics, and so you could try some of those too. I know you're more of a guides channel, but how many more guides can you do with the game?
To generate a little community too with things like that. Like, this is probably not a very strong community just from the fact that it is just very short content. This is the answer, the end.
Yeah. But all right, cool. Rob, I know whenever you see video games, you get really excited.
Yep.
Video games.
Button mashing hearts collide. In this corner, we take the ride. From 8-bit lands to the galaxy far. Rob's gaming corner is the brightest star.
When did you add the lyrics at the bottom of the screen?
Oh, they've been there for months, Dan.
Always.
Okay, usually I'm cringing so hard I can't see them, I guess.
There for you to sing along, everybody. What are you playing video game wise when you're not YouTubing? Or what are you doing as a hobby, pastime, a distraction when you disconnect from YouTube? We always ask this question around about now during a live stream. So do let us know in the comments. Jen, we'll start with you. How have you been occupying your last 7 days when you haven't been pressing the record button?
I have really just been reading this past week. Minimal screens for me.
I think we spoke about this maybe last week, and you told us maybe read about 1.5 books a week, something along those lines. So like you have something new every single week.
Yes, different book than last week.
So what is it this week and what's happening? No spoilers, please.
Oh, gosh, I love that this is a book club. I'm reading kind of a sci-fi fantasy, a little time travel, little magic realism.
Called?
Title? That's a really long title.
Called 10,000 Doors of January.
Oh.
You do know it's February, right?
You know what? I did buy it for January, and here we are.
Here we are.
But very uneventful answer from me. I will be back into it soon.
Dan, tell us what you're playing.
I just bought Mugenics, and I have not played it yet because I literally just bought it a minute ago. But
what is this?
So, do you know the game Binding of Isaac?
What is that?
There's a guy who made a game called Binding of Isaac, very famous, and he made a new game that he took forever to make called Mugenics, and it's kind of like it's like Final Fantasy Tactics style gameplay.
Oh,
but
tickle me interested.
It's darker humor. You have cats and you breed them, and bad stuff happens to them, if that makes you feel better, Rob. And I haven't played it yet, and I'm not very good at those games, but I really like the developer, and I think it'll be fun. So I'm going to try it.
So Final Fantasy cat fighting.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Dreams do come true.
Dreams come true. Where am I? Metroid 4 is complete, and I traded that in for Metroid Remastered because apparently that's the best one ever. So we'll find out. But Dan, Mario 3D World. What's it called? I think it's Mario World 3D. It's the platformer that just keeps on giving. Like, I thought I would have completed it by this point, but there's just so many levels, and the difficulty is really ramping up now. And it's one of those things that makes me realize. I think I watched a video a couple of months ago about how Nintendo hides its difficulty levels. And I think I'm actually realizing this now, because I imagine, sorry, Jen, just to put you as the casual gamer.
Oh, sure.
You'll play a game and you'll complete it and you'll enjoy it. But it's likely that you kind of just play not like the bare minimum, but just play enough so that you enjoy it and then you move on. Whereas someone like myself wants to complete the whole damn thing. So that means I've got to go back and collect all of the green stars, get all of the like top of the flagpoles. And that was getting really frustratingly hard at the end, but still quite challenging and enjoyable. And that's it was like a light bulb moment and thinking, yeah, this is right. This is how Nintendo challenges gamers of different standards without having an actual setting that says easy, hard, normal, or hard mode. And I thought, yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah, this might be why I don't go back and collect those things, because when the game starts to frustrate me, I'm like, well, time to play a new game.
Time to play a new game, guys. I was a liar. I have been playing handheld this week.
What?
First week, I got a little, like, I don't know, thing that has a bunch of old games on it. And I've been playing Kirby and Sonic.
Okay, what?
So it's like a little like Game Boy looking thing.
There's like 100 of those.
Oh, I don't know the name of it, damn.
I skipped half of Cyberpunk because it was boring. Not because it was easy or difficult, but because the storyline was boring.
Okay, we'll get back to
and I'm allowed to say that because it's my self-indulgent gaming corner.
We're gonna get out of this corner. I feel like it's starting to get a bit heated.
All right.
So, our next channel is, well, I already showed it to you. But they're describing their target audience, except they were answering the question, "What's the goal of your channel?" before I changed it. Food review channel with personal storytelling mixed with
fun
ASMR.
Love a food channel.
Your biggest obstacle is consistent views, direction for the channel, keeping viewers watching until the end, and getting viewers to comment. It's a pretty good answer, I'd say. It's a lot of stuff to think about. What part of your channel do you want us to focus on? Are my thumbnails and titles appropriate for my niche? I have a lot of dead space in my videos when I'm chewing. Should I fill it with something?
Okay.
You should talk while you're chewing.
I love this.
I don't know.
I think this person sent us a super chat last week because that profile image is familiar to me.
I think you're
right. So they are indeed a food channel. It seems like when you look at the thumbnails, they are reviewing different products from different restaurants. I think these are new. I think I saw an ad for this hot money. I thought there's like a hot honey thing. Okay, that's a little. Oh, because the shirt says hot honey. So yeah, I think they're reviewing like new dishes at like fast food, fast casual kind of places.
So I think the traditional mukbang thumbnail is a table with tons of food on, and then they completely wipe out the background and put in a solid color, right? Typically. Whereas this person has just left their room background in. So it doesn't quite give us that negative space advantage. It's kind of neither here nor there. So that might be something to look at in terms of their thumbnail style. But I think what's interesting me here is the potential target audience, because I haven't seen, no offense, but an older gentlemen, probably in their 40s, 50s, doing mukbangs. And does that present a unique target audience opportunity, which I'm maybe not seizing on? Discuss.
I'm just struggling to see the mukbang angle here. I mean, maybe you eat food on camera, but I feel like that's like secondary to the review part of the content.
I'm with you. We have 5 thumbnails right in front of us that have no food in them. It's like, that's
changed
problem.
though, hasn't it? If we scroll up to the most recent, there's more food coming into the thumbnails recently.
Yeah.
Yes, but they're the star in, I would say, 85% of them, where the food is generally the star.
Yeah, maybe they're moving in the right direction then. Like
it looks like they're practicing, like, because it is like the food up front, like especially for a one-off like this, for trying a dish, like the food is the star. I think that they can practice their photography skills, the clarity, like the food is up close, but it's not super clear, at least to me on my end. Like it's not a really crispy, focused image of food.
Yeah.
And that's really, really important for a food thumbnail, but like it's getting in the right direction. It's definitely like figuring out the framing.
So I picked up on a couple things that I was going to give this advice. I'm like, oh, I don't watch this niche a lot. I wonder if I'm onto something. And then I just saw the thing that kind of proved my point. So a lot of their most recent videos are like trying McDonald's hot money menu items. Is Taco Bell's volcano quesarito worth the hype? So very general kind of questions about menu items you've probably heard of, but they don't really have an opinion attached to them. But when you did that, the Jollibee hack, this Jollibee hack is insane. When you had, so there's a hack involved for one, so this is kind of interesting. And then you're giving an opinion, boom, 718 views. And then you go back to tens of views when it's like, is this the best fried chicken? Wingstop's limited time item. Like when you're just saying what it is, not as exciting as like, hey, I'm going to really like show you something. I'm going to give you my opinion. I'm going to like review this, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I feel in that review in the title. So this is one thing I was going to tell them, like they should probably consider.
It's interesting. I've never seen this one-off format not done in a car.
Yeah, they have a couple car ones, but this one. The other thing I noticed was that they do series, and they are very clear about which part you're in on the series. So they'll do like Chick-fil-A versus Carl's Jr. crispy chicken sandwiches, and this is like part 3 of them testing all the crispy chicken sandwiches at all these different restaurants. And
sorry, Dan.
Go ahead. Yeah.
No, I was saying this is like, as a creator, you have to think long and hard. Like, is this series worth it, or is like one absolute like hero video worth it?
Or just don't say it's a series in the title and thumbnail.
There you go. That too.
Yeah, wait till I get in the video and just compare. I am comparing these two chicken sandwiches in every single thumbnail, and then you could say in the video, I'm actually doing a whole series about this. Subscribe.
Yeah, this is like where, as a creator, you feel like having more videos is a better shot. But if you're ranking every single chicken sandwich, it most likely makes for a better video than your 1v1. And that's why you're going to see that's probably inspired by all of their hero channels that do a massive production trying every single one. And it takes like a week to get done. But it's kind of that battle where it's like, is it just worth it? Like, do you have to commit for a week to get that big video that gets the viewers in? Or, you know, is the quantity more important?
Can we jump into one of these, Dan?
Yeah.
Is the most recent one? Yeah, it looks like the most recent one is another one of those videos. Oh, well, let's do the McDonald's one, because no, this is fine. I just don't know what Charlie's is.
Panic.
All right, turn it up a little bit.
Well, if you clicked on this video, you know that I went to McDonald's. Let's see what I got.
I'm going to say, I think it should already be in front of you. Like, just the whole pile of food. So this is kind of, I guess, if you do this every single video, I don't know, I might be a little bit like boring for your regular viewers. If this is like a one-off, it's probably okay. But yeah, it's over 10 seconds.
I would also say this is definitely not ASMR content. I think as we're trying to hint that in a form, right?
A little bit, yeah.
It doesn't have the necessary microphone to do that. So I think we can rule that out as a format.
Yeah.
Anyway, do continue.
All right, so I went out to McDonald's to pick up some of their hot honey limited time only items. And here's the sauce. I ordered one extra. And I think one came with the Happy Meal that I got, which is the changeables.
I just don't know enough about this topic to know if anyone cares about like one came extra with a Happy Meal and such. I don't know if this is relevant.
I've been to McDonald's and gotten their sauces before, and one thing I've noticed is sometimes they can be stingy. So that could be the reason you bring this up, is like, now usually they're really stingy with their sauce, but with this one, they gave me one with the Happy Meal and one with this. And like, so that could be like part of the review. But yeah, it does feel like you're just kind of like saying how you obtain them without that context of like why it's relevant to the video.
I'm going to go back to my point one more time here. I want to know if there are other creators of this demographic. again, just to simplify it, middle-aged dude doing fast food reviews. I want to know if there are any other creators in that space, because I think for me, the typical generation, millennials, Gen Alpha, are just gonna hit the thumbnail and think, oh, this person's not really going to be speaking my language when reviewing this content. So that's where I feel as if there's a need for research and then fitting the package for that audience.
I guess I hadn't really given that too much weight. But
can we do McDonald's hot money menu? Can we just search that on YouTube? I want to see who else is talking about this. Top of the search results.
Well, maybe because I feel like hot money is a typo. I really do.
Yeah.
Oh, well, so that's one thing that they need to fix in their title.
Big old sandwich on that thumbnail.
Right. So so food, the hero in car. And then kind of a demographic seems to be a generation younger or teenagers, young adults. That's a slightly older person.
He's not young.
I don't know if I don't watch this type of content. I don't know if I'd be bothered by the demographic.
I want to see.
There are shorts. I've seen this guy a lot.
McDonald's just came out with some hot honey items, so let's check it out. Let's start off with the fries before it gets cold.
He's very popular in the space.
McDonald's now.
And I say I don't watch this type of content, but I do remember this guy. I don't know. These used to get served to me a lot.
Yeah.
I watch this type of content all the time. I am knee deep on H Mart hauls in cars on TikTok. It's disturbing at this point. Like very disturbing. But there's honestly, there's a tried and true formula to them. And you're getting the food, you're eating it in your car, and the star is the food. Like this creator felt almost like they added an unboxing experience to this, where that might not be the most interesting to the target audience of content like this. And I'm only speaking from I watch a lot of stuff like this. Oh, why? I don't typically watch it in long form though, especially like a one-off kind of thing. Like these just kind of surface and it's like that guy, like, oh, this is a McDonald's new thing. And you're just kind of watching, you're like, and you're like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then you're just like on to the next, but like a dedicated 30-minute review. I think you got to start strong with like a hook, and you're in it and the food is there and you're showing it real quick.
And I think the reason I like this guy's shorts is because you can just hear it in his voice. He always kind of like points to the food with some skepticism in it.
McDonald's just came out with some hot honey items, so let's check it out. Let's start off with the fries before it gets cold.
Like they just came out with some hot honey items, so let's check it out. Like it's kind of like, let's see if this is any good, you know?
But I'm having the fries first. Okay.
That's kind of like when I was saying the opinion in the title. This is like the shorts version of doing that. Is this garbage? Let's find out together. And I guess in your titles, that would be kind of the vibe you want to go for if I'm going back to that advice. But I think this is all very interesting. The fact that our hero channel is sitting in a kitchen after they already let their fries get cold and they're unboxing the food and kind of walking us through how they obtained every item. Maybe there's a pacing issue going on here, and maybe there's a scenery, a vibe issue going on. Maybe Jen's
feels
right,
like
in your car.
a tech review for food.
Yeah,
that's kind of what it's making me think of. Like they watch tech channels, and that's like their natural influence. Because I'm like, oh, we got to see this food. Like we gotta get into this.
I do wish for a second that YouTube was like Wikipedia, and we could just go in there and fix their title, but. That would cause chaos ultimately.
It would. But I do think they should address that. I think they could cut out the intro because there was like a second intro where the food was laid out and they started talking again. So I went to McDonald's. I think they could use YouTube's editor to cut that first bit out. But there's probably a larger like pacing issue that needs to be addressed. These other food videos too, where do they go 30 minutes?
I think that was also their concern too, because they were like, there's a lot of downtime with me chewing.
21, yeah.
And now, like looking at the content, I'm like, cut it, cut it out, cut it, yeah.
Because they're thinking about ASMR, like you have to decide like where you're, what your angle is. Are you going to be the 8-minute food review person, or are you going to be the ASMR food review person? And I think when you try to combine the two, that's where you start to get a little bit of issue, because I might want to know someone's opinion about the hot honey items, but maybe I don't want the ASMR part.
I hope they're going to get McDonald's caviar that comes out. I think it's today. They're launching a caviar thing. It's like a huge influencer campaign. It's like online only that you have to like order this whole set.
Oh, no.
I saw like the girl who did the marketing for it like popped up on my feed.
There you go, folks. McDonald's caviar. The world has literally jumped the shark.
You should get in your car right now and go order that and make a video and make it 8 minutes long.
Yeah, just make sure you're back for Jen reads out super chats.
Yes.
I'm hungry now. Can we please audit another channel?
Okay.
No, this was kind of brutal. At least it's dinner time for you. Like Dan and I are over here looking at like chicken sandwiches at like 9 a.m.
So
we hope that was helpful, that audit.
Yeah. We have over 200 responses on the non-gaming form, 145 on the gaming form. Again, 2 forms down below. Fill the one out that is most relevant to your channel. And we are going to just hit the randomizer on the non-gaming form, and it's 21.
May I push for memes of the week after this?
Yes.
Thank you.
So again, I changed the question. So this person was answering a different question. That was, what was the goal of your channel? And they said, create content. I have been making YouTube videos since I was around 10, and I've always had an itch to pursue it further. Your biggest obstacle is retention and quality thumbnails, and you want us to focus on your thumbnails, ideas to raise retention in my niche. Okay. We're looking at Van Life Nate.
Another van life channel today. I wonder if we'll get another food channel after this too. We'll just go head to head.
Yeah.
Vancouver. Hey.
Woo.
Van builds,
whoop, whoop.
Blogs, travel. A young van builder soon to be on the road full time.
Some nice consistent numbers there in the last 3 videos compared to sub size.
Oh yeah.
And then 6,000, 4,000. See what I mean by like for the original channel we audited today, where if you're coming into this channel, you're getting van life, vlogging, advice, experience, adventure, and just with that other channel, you just never quite sure where you're going to be from one travel day to the next. So I think this creator has laser focus, which is great to see. I've completely forgot, Dan, what all of their form answers were.
They want higher retention. They want to inspire people to travel. They want. Oh wait, what?
Yeah, no, that's our original one.
Oh, sorry. Okay, let me get rid of that.
Thumbnails. Okay, retention and thumbnails, I think it was.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So thumbnail wise, they're pretty good already. They haven't settled on a font just yet. But the fonts that they're using are pretty good. That Vancouver Island one, it's such a stylistic shot. It looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the criticism is that it talks about camping, sunset, and cooking, but it doesn't incorporate all of those into the thumbnail itself. But it is a lovely thumbnail.
It's a good photo. It's just the way it's lit it kind of takes a second for your eyes to focus on the van, but it's not bad.
Yeah, it's almost like you need to cut out the van so you can punch up the saturation a little bit on that, just so that it doesn't melt into the background. Like huge upgrade one, like cool. They've got a battery. Could they tease what that allows them to do? Does it mean that they can put a 90-inch? Well, they probably can't fit a 90-inch television in.
Hours.
What's their most popular content?
Halloween stealth camping in a Walmart parking lot.
There's all sorts going on in that one, isn't there? Halloween stealth camping in a Walmart parking lot. All it's missing is like a character on the right hand side. Like a Mike Myers or something.
People are talking about absurdist titles doing really well.
Yeah, that's one right there. Yeah.
5 things I learned from building a camper van. The snowy Christmas one.
So I would say thumbnail wise, like they're all like 6.5 out of 10 in that they're good, but each time they seem to be just trying to practice something a little different.
Yeah.
And they're not quite pulling it off. And I think once they've figured it out, their best thumbnail style, they just need to then iterate on that to improve the branding and the consistency of them.
I would stick with this font, like, because it's here too and here. It's a good font. They even started cutting out the van. You can see the van's cut out in this thumbnail. So I think they're moving in the right direction for sure. And they were already pretty good at, I'd say, the concepts of like explaining the concept of the video. Rainy van life, Christmas camping. I think this kind of thumbnail is one I've seen before, where it's like you can see the view behind the van or from the van, and you're making something on a little like desktop stove thing. Yeah, I think a lot of the principles are here.
Yeah, I think they could just benefit from just enhancing the photo a little bit, just a little bit brighter, get the van to be just like a little bit whiter. But like for a solo guy, this is like pretty standard. Like the thumbnails are pretty low effort that work really well. So like their best performers are the ones that kind of look like that. It's just super popular in the space. But I just think like if you could just get the editing, just the retouch a little bit more where it could just pop a little bit, I think they would see a world of difference.
Pick a video, Dan. Let's watch a little bit of one.
It looks like they do kind of like stealth camping stuff, a handful of times. So we should check this one out.
All right. Feel as if this musical montage is going on a bit too long for my interest. It is a 25-minute video, but
there's a natural jump ahead point on YouTube already. So, and there's not that many views. So a lot of people have jumped to the next chapter, which kind of stinks because I can see a lot of work's been put into this. But I feel like when I see these, they are over by now. So that might be a kill your darlings moment. Do we want to keep going on this?
I seem to remember somebody explained this type of thing where it's like a montage is usually a transition from one scene to the next. Like Casey Neistat's really good at doing this. Like he'll spend forever setting up a shot with movement and a bit of music, but it lasts just a few seconds. I'm not saying that this creator should do exactly that, but it feels as if this intro has outstayed its welcome.
Yeah. And I can see that they start talking before the next chapter too. So people start to assume if it goes this long, it probably goes the length of the chapter, and they're jumping to here when they're missing a lot of your preamble.
Go on, now let's jump to when they start talking to camera. So it's still a minute in and the music's going. Right.
Hey everyone, my name is Nate, and today we are going to be stealth camping out of my converted van at a pier in Campbell River. I decided to come out here tonight because this might be the last chance I get to camp out of my converted van. As some of you know, I converted it myself. And when you build your own van, you kind of create your own personal connection to it. So I kind of just wanted to have one more camp out in it. And let me correct myself a little bit. This may not be the last time I camp in my van, but it may be the last time in a long time. And I'll get into the reasons why later in the video. Anyways, I'm getting
Ooh, foreshadowing.
I knew, Rob. I knew you were going to say something. I mean, he's supernatural on camera.
They did the hello, my name is Nate, and they were kind of welcoming me as new viewer, but this tangent about the van and how it's their last time camping in it, and he even says I'm getting off track. I kind of feel like as a new viewer, it went from new viewer friendly content to, okay, now you're in the community and I'm going to talk as if you've seen previous videos. And so I was kind of going back and forth a little bit. And again, I'm kind of like, I'm over critiquing at this point. I want to make it clear. I feel like they're doing a good job. I think their audio quality is good. I like the choices they're making, even if they overstay their welcome a little bit in terms of the way they're using camera and music and stuff like that. There's a lot of artistry going on here. But yeah, if I were to just nitpick a little bit, I think we should get to the van. Like, this is my last trip in this van stuff, maybe a little bit later into the video. Let me get more acquainted with you. Why are we here? I guess that's when you say, we're here because this is my last trip in the van. I'll get to that in a little while. But the reason I chose this place is because, you know. Those are my initial impressions.
Anything from you, Jen? I always want to defer to your expertise in this area.
I'd be interested to see multiple videos to see if this is the format they're going with always a minute of cinematic inspired intros. Can we click on the rainy van life Christmas camping?
Yes.
I'll tell you what, Vancouver Island, Vancouver. Oh, what an amazing place. Takes me back. But
See,
I
would have
getting the answer to your question there, Jen. Yeah.
Yeah. So this one was, I thought this one, like, skill wise, was significantly better, much more effort put into how you like feel when you're watching this. And I would say typically at like this point right in the video is usually where a voiceover would start.
Yeah.
If we're continuing with the cinematic B-roll. Obviously, I don't know what happens next or when they actually get into it, but it's something to think about, something to play with a formula. Obviously, it's super common in the space, but this one definitely was way more vibey. I would say way more van life. And you can see why it performed better. It was just honestly like you click in and it was a better video, which is awesome. They have the skills.
Yeah, they do. Again, they kind of start talking, but I mean, wow, it's over a minute or so before we get to them. Yeah, almost a minute. It's gorgeous, but yeah, again, but you could use these shots as transitions throughout the video, and maybe you do. It looks like you go in and out of the van, so those could be good transition points if you want to use all these great shots. But yeah, just front loading them, it might make me feel a little bit itchy to be like, I should just skip ahead. I kind of want to get to the part of the video now that I clicked on.
Yeah, maybe just again, as you were scrubbing through the timeline, Dan, it feels a little blocky in that at the very beginning you're gonna have this musical montage and it's gonna last a minute, and then I'm going to introduce myself for the next minute, and then I'm going to be in a van cooking for the next 20 minutes, and that sense of maybe a bit too one turn or one pace, and it doesn't have those like peaks and troughs throughout the video. I'm kind of guessing just by what we've seen from the intro and you going through the timeline, Dan, but that maybe is just getting better at storytelling over time as you make more videos.
Mm-hmm. But hey, awesome work. I mean, you have almost 3,000 subscribers, 2,500 subscribers, 77 videos. You already have a video with over 30,000 views from just a few months ago.
Look at that second video. I was thinking about mentioning this. What is their gateway content? Like, you know, the thing with the biggest total addressable market, 5 things I've learned from building the camper van. I'd like to see more of that. And they did that 2 months ago. What else could they do regarding that type of content?
That's interesting. Yeah. Cause I would watch something like this again coming from the perspective of, I want to know more about the van, the dwelling itself.
It's like the off the wall videos done the best, and then the traditional biggest search space widest audience video has done second best. And
Walmart parking lot is super popular. It's high, like probably most people's highest performing video. I'm surprised their time lapse didn't do better. Honestly, time lapse is a huge one, start to finish build.
Yeah, interesting.
I keep finding little extra things to talk about here, so
yeah, it's a good channel.
We should probably move on. But yeah, like a good channel. And
next thing we know, we've watched like 5 videos.
I mean,
spend the whole rest of the stream picking on them.
Got the world's most beautiful landscape there. Revel in it. Oh, Vancouver.
All right. So, Rob, you wanted to do memes?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, the things.
It's time for it's time for more Rob interference stuff. Right. So, if you are regular members of the live stream, you'll remember that last week we did a little bit of this.
Last week's was good.
Yeah, a pretty strong showing last week, although I didn't hear any giggles from Jen there, and that always worries me.
I was actually catching up in the comments. I apologize.
Oh my goodness.
I was screaming the comments a little bit.
I feel rejected.
Just no giggles. My deepest apologies.
Dan, the rumor is you're going to volunteer this week for some memification. So if we put you on full screen, what you need to do here is screenshot this collection of images that Dan is about to present to you just as he freezes. So there we go. So screenshot that. And what you need to do then is head on over to our Discord community and find the channel called Memes of the Week. And you have not very long to meme away what Dan is showing you right now. You've got a wonderful fluorescent green binder there, which should be perfect for keying in your images. And I can imagine just Jen and my face appearing there. I'm just going to assume that's what's going to happen.
You're influencing the memes. Stop it.
Right? I looked at the way Jen was holding, and I was like, it's a green play button. What does it mean?
That's going to be an idea as well. Send them in. 20 minutes. Be quick, and we'll see what there is there. So, Dan, I think
I should probably show them the channel, right?
Yeah, if you've got it up. There you go. Thank you.
So, someone already submitted without a meme, but you submit your meme. Yeah, there you go.
Lovely.
You can use these photos here that Vicky just put here in the Memes of the Week channel, which is in YouTube land.
And of course, one of you will get memed.
Thumbnail.
The funniest one gets memed.
Yes.
The funniest one gets audited, not memed. Well, we could meme your channel if you want us to.
It's a
let us know. Do you want us to audit your channel or meme your channel?
We're not doing a very good job explaining this here. So make a meme. If we like it, we'll choose it. But you have to link your channel as well. Otherwise, we're just not going to know what's going on.
All right. Shall we order some more channels, Dan, before a couple of super chats that we need to address?
Yes. Add. Oh, hello. Remove other media. Oh, okay. Remove this. There we go. So let's grab a gaming channel from the mix here. 171 gaming channels. We're going to pick 77, which means this person probably filled out the new version of our question, which was describe your target audience. And they did. Farm sim creator / viewers. That's interesting. Creators and viewers. Like people who
look at the answer to the next question. Not growing very fast. Well, isn't that the point of farm? It takes months to grow food, right?
I wasn't even going there. We know you're here because you want to grow faster. This is probably the next question I'm going to try and reword. But biggest obstacle would be like I don't have enough money for a good editing software, or my retention rate is awful. Like it could be a lot of things, but yeah. Anyway, what part of your channel was focused on how my videos can be improved? And again,
well, maybe they don't know, Dan. Maybe
this means we're probably going to focus on the videos themselves, I suppose. But all right, Heston Rancher. Sorry, that was on me.
I thought it was another van channel.
Control-
at first.
Control
I'm not gonna
C.
lie.
Control V.
All right.
Yay. 200 videos. Sorry, 200 subscribers. 100 videos.
Yep. So we're experimenting a little bit with, like, I guess some songs.
You know, look at the one where it says, I started a landscaping business with $0 in a truck. Didn't we audit the exact same video for a channel like 2 weeks ago?
We definitely did like a farm sim channel last week.
Yeah.
Definitely.
There's so much advice there, which I think you could literally lift and put down on this channel.
Yeah.
Because like there's what looks to be no custom thumbnail there. And I remember us talking about how it would be really important to have some sort of thumbnail that depicts progress. Like on day 3, you now have $27 or something. So we know that you started at 0, but you've made some progress. But what is the ultimate goal?
Yeah.
Go on, Dan. Go ahead.
I was going to say also a landscaping business. I haven't played enough of these games to know this for sure, but as I understand Farm Sim, it's more about like the farming aspect of like what you're specifically farming. So instead, I would have been like, I started a blank farm, like a livestock farm, corn farm. I don't know, something more specific. Because I feel like if you said you're starting a landscaping business, my instinct is, oh, you're making up a totally different thing to do in the game that people normally don't do in the game because it doesn't exist. You're kind of like playing it in a different way, which you should experiment with playing it in a different way. But if it's confusing to the fans of the game, then they're probably not going to click. They're like, I don't know what that is. I don't even know what game this is now, because nothing about this thumbnail says Farm Sim. I don't know what version it is. I'm left with way too much confusion. But I like the with $0 in a truck angle. It's just everything else not going correct here.
It does present an idea that they've probably taken inspiration from somewhere else, which is good. And we want you to do more of that and less of the 50 subscriber special. You know, the community ones, like, cool, if you want to do that, that's great. But long term, that's not going to build the channel for more people. But if you want to do the community videos, fine. But then Pretty Cool Drift, which is 10 seconds long and has a music symbol next to it, which suggests that you've used some maybe copyright music there. That feels as if it has a lack of idea and intent. And it's almost as if you just uploaded that because you wanted to put something on YouTube. And then I did want to have a look at this one with a nuclear explosion thumbnail. I bought a $6 million farm for $3 million with what does the title even say?
With a $3 million loan.
I'm not intrigued. I find it funny, but I'm completely confused by it.
Yeah.
Why are they buying really expensive farms in some of these ones?
I don't know. I would say that, like, with Farm Sim in particular, there's so many versions of it too. It actually is important, I think, to make it clear what version of the game you're playing somewhere. And this might not even be Farm Sim. This could be a totally different farming simulator game that kind of looks like an older version of Farming Simulator. And when all of these games look so similar, it is important, I think. This one says FS25. So this was like one video where they said, I'm playing Farm Sim 2025. But
let's watch the most recent video, Dan.
Yeah, I think that's pretty important. Well, I'm going to skip the music ones.
Yeah, like, I don't even know what that one is. The most recent one looks like just a music playlist.
Yeah.
1 hour.
Started a dealership.
Yeah, let's do this one.
Hello, everyone. This is Heston Rand.
Okay, so it's really quiet. That's not on my end.
Correct. I think the invest in a microphone when they can.
Yeah.
Or use your phone.
And this is a new series, EFA. This is going to be HR Customs. I know, it's a dealership series. Now this is a dealership. This is
So we can't hear you. It's impossible. That's the first critique there. I like the idea of starting off at, like, with the thing I clicked on. You started a dealership and you're already at the place and you're saying, like, this is going to be my dealership. I think a little more explanation about how, like, if this is not a thing you can actually do in the game, which I don't think it is, but I don't know, I haven't played it enough, then you should tell us that. Like, now I wanted to see if I could start a dealership, even though this is a farming game. Can you farm cars for money? Let's find out, find like a fun way to put that spin on it. But the biggest thing we need right now is being able to hear you. It looks like I can kind of hear you, and you're trying to project, and you're trying to be excited, and that's awesome. But yeah, something has to be fixed with the audio because it's impossible.
I think they've got 3 points to work on there, Dan. We've got the custom thumbnails that have some visual intent to them.
Yep.
And taking more ideas as inspiration and working on them, such as I started a landscaping business with $0, or I started a custom dealership, and following through with them. And the microphone is the biggest issue right now. Hopefully you can get I think even a $10 one from Amazon that just allows it to be close to your mouth. I'm assuming that you may be playing on a laptop and it's recording the audio from the microphone on a laptop or something, and it's just too far away from your voice.
Yeah. All right. Let's look at some super chats. We only have a couple right now. When we look at them, it tends to bring in more. So I'm just going to say up front right now, because you may not have heard at the beginning, super chats do not buy channel reviews. If you have a couple questions and we have time to answer them, we will. But a super chat will not get you a channel review, because if we did that, then everyone would just give us money for channel reviews and we would never be able to look at channels for free. So that's your disclaimer.
We are allergic to money.
Jen answering YouTube super chats during the channel live stream.
Sorry for blasting out your ears every single week with that.
I took off my
The
headphones.
best song though. It really
It
is.
is. I agree. Should that have captions on it as well so you can sing to it? Probably.
Ears. Okay, let's kick it off.
Let's go.
With Ava X Solo and I Want Hot Money.
That was from when we were looking at the Hot Honey review.
A good one. Okay, we have ZenPie 7.99. Thank you. I recently got 2 copyright strikes on my channel and I'm terrified. I make anime music reaction content. How do I protect it with almost 50K subs?
Yeah, this is scary, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
When do copyright strikes expire? Is it 90 days?
I think so.
So the safest thing is to not make any content for 90 days.
At least nothing that shows any copyrighted material at all.
That's extreme version. Like, obviously, that's probably not practical. I would definitely avoid using any content from the owners of the ones who've already copyright striked you. There's also the option of, do you want to try and appeal this saying it's fair play, fair use? That's a very gray area. It's getting very legal. But I think this is ultimately the thing that we always try and warn people against, just using other people's material and thinking it's okay, even in 2026, where it feels as rampant and wild westy as ever. There are still intellectual property owners who are going to see somebody's content that's gone viral and think, we didn't give them permission to use that, and we're just going to strike them down. Zero tolerance.
I pulled up.
It's hard.
I pulled up the channel in the background. If you want me to put it on screen, just so you can kind of see what I'm seeing here.
If you want, Dan.
Because I was just intrigued.
We need to add the caveat, like we're not legal experts and we're not YouTube and all of that jazz.
Yeah, we don't normally do this, but there's a couple things that are interesting. So when I was scrubbing through this just now, I noticed that they were kind of like skipping ahead. They were pausing a lot.
It's a VTuber reacting to the content.
Yeah. They're showing a lot of different scenes. It's not like they're just playing the show and then reacting to it. They're doing a lot of analysis. They have a YouTube video pulled up here. And this could be maybe this YouTuber is upset with you. In my experience, a lot of copyright strikes, when they, like, depending on who they come from, it is sometimes people who are just like, don't show my channel on your channel, and you have to contend with that. I don't know who sent it to you, so I'm not going to speculate on that. What I can say is, like, it could be this VTuber model is the problem. It could be one of the things you've pulled up in the many different things you're reacting to that's the problem. There could be, we don't know what the copyright strikes were pertaining to, but whatever it is, if they were consistent, if they were back-to-back copyright strikes about the same from the same person about the same IP, I would definitely avoid whatever that is for sure to be safe. But again, this isn't legal advice. This is just my reactive advice. If I was in your position, what I would be like thinking right now to avoid further trouble.
Good luck.
Thanks, Jen.
Ava X Solo again. What is a good engagement range for my channel with 39 subs? This is an almost impossible question to answer.
How loyal and engaged are those subs? Are you directly addressing them in your videos? In the first minute, are you asking them a question? The size of a channel is irrelevant because there are channels with millions of subscribers that get hardly any engagement from the audience because it's very consumable content rather than engagement worthy content. So hard to say. I would say, if you want me to give you a number, if you have 40 subs and each of your videos is getting maybe 100 views, if you're getting 1 or 2 comments right now, that is, you've impacted somebody enough so that they're spending their time writing something to you. Like you've changed the way they feel. And that is gold for you right now. And you should be embracing those comments, responding to them, and trying to build up a rapport with them.
100%. Any engagement is good engagement at that level. Okay, let's see. Papa Bear's Game Zone, $5. Thank you. Can a long channel like mine hurt me with people searching my channel, or should I shorten it? I am a gaming channel.
I was talking about their channel name, but they're just.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. It's all right. I think I've always suggested in the past that a channel name should be no longer than 5 syllables, because then it's hard to remember and hard to spell. Papa Bear's Game Zone. I think that's all right. I think it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, my opinion is I don't think it's that serious.
Yeah.
People are going to be searching your content, not really your channel name.
When I think channel name, though, it didn't come up unless I spaced out Papa and Bears, and then Game Zone was one word. Like that's how YouTube wanted to put it. When I put it as well, one word, it didn't come up.
Damn, putting in the effort there. Can you? I would imagine like if this channel got really popular, I think everybody would just naturally shorten it down to Papa Bears, PBs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with the name. It's not like weird characters and symbols and things. Like it's an easy thing to say and type.
Yeah. Wouldn't worry too much about it.
Leo, thank you, 3.
Yeah, I was supposed to have words with Leo because he left a comment in my video yesterday, but I can't remember what it was.
Oh no!
Bear with me. I'll find the offending comment and I'll get back to you.
You must really upset Rob if he's going out of his way to find this comment.
Wow. Okay, we'll hit the last one then from Karu VB 2004. We're just going to go with that one with a currency I've never seen before, but thank you. And I'm Vietnamese and I have competent English. I was thinking that the best way to have a perfect YouTube channel here we go. What is this? I have no idea what this says.
This is a qualification for teaching English as a second language. I think that qualification is kind of somewhat irrelevant unless it adds a lot of credibility and you're going to be a really strong education channel around teaching English as a second language. Otherwise, people just go onto YouTube and find the teachers they enjoy and engage with the most, right? Would you agree?
I don't know how they necessarily tie together for YouTube. Like, is it just their personal credentials they're introducing in their video?
Yeah, that might be good for the about section. Might be good to let people know in the description and maybe the video itself.
I mean, if you
I
have
don't
confident
even know
English,
what that means. So like putting it in the title isn't going to help someone like me. But
Yeah, it's a qualification. I think people who are learning English do look for like a standardized qualification, and I think IELTS is definitely one. But unless it's like hyper educational content, I don't know how strong and relevant this will be.
I think if
Oh,
they
yeah.
can speak English and I'm trying to learn it, that's a good qualification for me on YouTube.
Yeah, now I'm trying to remember too the whole premise of this. If they're not even teaching English,
Wait,
if
they're
that's
not
what the
teaching
channel's
English?
about, then I don't see how that's relevant.
No, they have to be teaching English.
Well, hopefully the answer.
I feel like Rob's searching it right now.
I'm just
He
searching.
looks very
I'm just
focused.
searching. I'm just searching like IELTS as a search term on YouTube, and yeah, it can be a significant thing to do. Like, there's this channel called Fast Track IELTS. So this is like fast tracking your way to passing this qualification. 2 million subscribers, and their most recent video that only has 7,200 views in 7 hours. So my guess is like they built up their channel over like a decade or two. But now this is going to be a really tough area to crack into because it's just going to be so saturated. Again, that's where you think, would shorts be the solution here? Like helping people with their IELTS exams through short form content. This is if we're interpreting the question right. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure though.
Okay.
I can't find Leo's comment from yesterday.
Well,
Leo got off easy.
Yeah.
Jenny freaking Kim, $4.99. That's a really great name. Oh, is my channel name fine? I post K-pop ranking video. I mean, you have my stamp of approval, and that was my favorite one to read today.
It's memorable, yeah. Jenny freaking Kim.
That's funny.
I'd say the channel names in general are not something to worry too much about.
It does abbreviate as JFK. I'm just going to put that out there.
Okay.
just you know.
I love it.
That's purely an objective observation there.
And then this should be our last one. Nest made it 5 Canadian I guess it's not called dollars. Is it dollars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're indestructible as well. You get a $5 dollar. Try and rip it up. No chance.
Really? Like just like plasticky? Like you just
yeah, it's cool.
Oh, wow.
Money.
Wow.
Fed some to Jasper. No chance. And then I had a joke in my head that I was almost going to say, but I didn't say it.
We have been struggling.
It was along the lines of, and he's been pooping money ever since. But I've nearly cracked
Rob giving me a run for my money with reading this super chat. We've been struggling with keeping viewers in the first 30 seconds, although our hooks cut out a ton of fluff and immediately reinforced packaging.
So this kind of like is a follow-up question, isn't it? But we don't want them to give us a super chat answer. Like everybody loses a significant amount of their audience in the first 30 seconds. I think for us, the number is like 70%. If we can keep it above 70%, that's like a good starting point. The entire length of the video, I think, does make a difference as well. Like if the video is 30 minutes long, I feel as if you have less time, weirdly, to hook them in because they know it's going to be a long video. And if they're not hooked in like in the first 5 to 10 seconds, then they drop out. What are the quick suggestions here? Like, I guess the suggestion here is the experiments are just off the top of my head is let's make the hooks even hookier. So like if your hook is 10 seconds long right now, try and aim for 5 seconds. And another quick tip is include the word but somewhere in that hook to add that
100%.
that pivot point, that moment of jeopardy or what happens next. I don't know. One other idea, Jen or Dan, for hooks.
I was gonna say I wonder if they're focusing on cutting it down so much for retention that they've lost the plot of having like a good hook.
Right, yeah. It's almost like it's been trimmed down so much, there's just no substance left there at all. Yeah,
that's my concern, because it sounds like they're putting so much effort into like retention hacking, where it's like, okay, but is the hook itself actually good, or did you just edit something really short? And that I feel like is different.
We just looked at like the Van Life channel, and their version of a hook was like a music montage.
Yeah,
and we didn't say no music montage. We said maybe less, like shorten it up a little bit, but we still appreciate that it's a different vibe. So not everyone's going to have the same principles of what makes a good hook. It depends on your niche, what the audience is used to. I would look in your niche and see what is working for other channels to get an idea.
Yeah, this sounds like if Ness made it, feels like a maker channel, and it's like, are you showing the finished product up front? Are you really teasing the viewers for what the actual video is going to be about and the story that you're telling? Doesn't have to be just one sentence hook. There's not a one size fits all.
Yeah.
I think we did it, guys. I think I'm retired. Oh my gosh. No, we're not. Leo's back.
Can I just first of all, can I just show like I've been trying, like I put in Leo and it says 1 of 1, but then it doesn't skip to it, so I can't find the comment.
Yeah, it's not
really
loaded the page. Just search it, just use the filter. The comment filter.
Right, okay, that's it. I remember. Yes. Where is he? He can get his own official axing right now. Just give me a sec.
Were you actually first though?
So obviously, like I rage baited everybody yesterday saying don't put first or what was it? Nice bro in the comments, and obviously Leo did, and so because of that, there, more axing for you.
All right, we're banning Leo from the channel for 30 days.
Oh, that's a bit harsh.
Okay, 29 days.
29 days. Hi world, it's Kelsey with $4.99. I've been floating around 1K subs.
What's going on?
The last one, but Kelsey just snuck in real quick.
No more.
Real quick. Floating around 1K subs for a few months. Any advice to get the ball rolling again? I'm trying to see by like her.
I
would say, tell the content.
It's a pug channel. It looks like a pug dog there.
It sounds like just some time spent like researching some new video ideas, things like that. You just got to keep making videos.
Use our outlier tool. Go see what's like popping off in your space. 100%.
One of the things I mentioned in yesterday's video was signs that you're blowing up. You've probably already got 1 or 2 blueprints on the channel that have performed really well for the channel. Revisit them if those videos are at minimum 3 months old. I think you can definitely investigate them. And what Jen said, do some research on some outliers in your niche. Give them a crack.
I think they really banned Leo for 30 seconds.
Really, did they? Nice.
All right.
I'm Rob Wilson, and I approve that ban.
It's time to look at the memes. So, Vicky, are the memes safe for work?
vidIQ Overlord. You're supposed to say.
Are they safe for work? Quickly. All clear, sir. Okay. Affirmative. All right. So I'm going to open up the memes channel. I'm going to make it large screen, which will be this and this. And we're going to enjoy some memes. We're going to pick our favorite one and review that channel. So these are some of the pictures I gave you to meme. And let's see. Sub for sub. Okay.
That's a good classic start, that.
Yep. I like how they didn't use the binder as a green screen thing.
No.
They just kind of pasted over.
Just stuck a block there.
Reasons dogs stink.
Oh, come on.
Love it.
Come on. Yeah, hello. Hey,
I've never heard of Pac-Man Isn't New. It's like me with Jurassic Park. When the sponsor pays well, but the product is this.
That's an early strong contender.
Oh no!
Oh, Dan, I'm sorry.
It was such a good product placement. I didn't even think of that.
I don't know what this means.
Neither. Too
Not sure.
clever, unfortunately.
Better subscribe to vidIQ. Well, yeah, you should do that. Okay, so I guess this one's a brain rot one.
Okay.
6, 7.
Yeah. Emotion at your front door. Okay. Finding a niche with low search volume, realizing there's no competition, realizing you unlocked a niche you can dominate.
It doesn't relate to the images in any way, shape, or form. Though you're not doing
Not at
anything
all.
with a binder.
What?
Exactly.
When your YouTube channel unlocks a new feature and you immediately lose access to 3-year-old ones for no reason. Figuring out how to do something on my own. YouTube video shot on iPhone 4 from 2010. I think you're supposed to use the binder for something. What is happening here? Random salesman, buy subscriber and views and get monetized for 100 days. Mods, get out of here. Something's been happening in chat, I guess. POV, you're still explaining the intro. All right. When is a good channel? Okay. I'm guessing that's your channel.
We'll guess at that one, yeah.
Yeah, look at their.
Yeah. Me trying to unlock the YouTube algorithm. YouTube, nice try. You got to do something with the binder. I gave you a big green screen to play with. The next Mr. Beast, the power is in the palm of my hands. Okay, that's very complimentary. But flattery will get you nowhere.
They spend time.
Whoa.
When your YouTube channel unlocks a new feature. This feels very targeted.
Warning,
Also,
your channel sucks.
That's nicely. I think the graphics there are really good.
Oh
where
my
they
God.
Put it behind your hand and everything.
It's weird that all the AI ones seem to like add a black eye. It's not the first one that's happened. They all punch me in the face. It's like they know how
Going through it,
annoyed I
Dan.
get at that. Watch my video or else. Okay. Who is real?
Who is real?
Why is there blood? What happened?
Hey, you don't have a black eye.
No, I just have blood all over me. All right.
Oh, it's got to be the inflatable
Obviously
sheep.
the sheep.
Yeah.
It's obviously the sheep.
Bring back the sheep.
All right.
This was the top meme, in my opinion. This one was so funny.
The Temu PS5 was good, but inflatable sheep all the way.
All right. Inflatable sheep. I will get the channel pulled up here. Oh, my keyboard's off, so I didn't copy it properly. Here we go. Stand by for the inflatable sheep channel. Ah, they're a bonsai channel.
What's
Cool.
wrong with bonsai?
I thought it was inflatable sheep.
Fair.
Almost 8,000 subscribers, 367 videos.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're fine. Thank you for your meme. Spent Sunday working on Paul's Japanese larch bonsais.
You know, I thought that half of these were AI thumbnails, but they're not, are they?
I think.
Are they?
This one's AI, I think.
Well, when you mouse over it, Dan, mouse over it.
Okay.
No, they're
it's-
not
I
AI.
think it's AI enhanced. This is definitely
think-
AI.
Yeah, just AI thumbnails.
And I guess why that bothers me in this particular niche is like you're growing some really cool stuff. I think you can AI and picture. I think you can like make it feels more authentic when it's kind of just you with the real thing, you know? But then again, these got some views. I don't want to discount that.
What are the popular ones?
Yeah, let's see. Okay.
Oh.
So that's just straight on almost freeze frame from there.
This is what I was imagining. Yeah, like
the
when
video.
it just feels like and I like this close up on the hands and stuff. this feels more like authentic, and what you have is really like cool. I don't know if you have to like overproduce the images like that.
Can we just do a quick search for bonsai?
It
See what
feels like
the-
we're not getting a clear picture.
Let's type in bonsai garden. Wow. Yeah, these pictures are more clear.
Yeah.
This one.
It's also, some people like to put it almost like in a photo shoot setting.
Yeah.
So it's really well lit. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Why is there, this is interesting. They put a chapter marker in their thumbnail.
Huh.
Is this like to tell you to skip the intro if you want to? It's kind of interesting. Wait,
Curious.
oh, this is YouTube doing that.
Is that a new feature?
Wait, what?
This is YouTube telling us where like the first, like it's skipping the first chapter for us if we want to.
What?
YouTube?
Are you sure, Dan?
Look, it
Oh,
disappears.
it's different channels, yeah.
What?
we're getting distracted now by new YouTube features. Let's get back to the channel then.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. So, anywho, it feels
Anyway.
like we need a really, really clear picture of the tree. And I see the attempt was made with AI, but I feel like they could do a really good job just practicing getting that thumbnail shot. Maybe the thumbnails are more of an afterthought right now, and it needs to be a little bit more of like a focus during the video, or just taking that time to actually make it. I want to scrub
What do
through a
you think
video
to
though,
the-
to have that
what do you
like
think to
shot,
the-
like that killer shot.
Titles.
The titles for me are too literal. Like I don't know enough about plant
Yeah.
names, but I think there's something to the aesthetics of this that would appeal to a normie like myself. But I feel like with these titles, I have to have a lot of background knowledge that I don't currently have. Otherwise, it just looks like words on a page to me, and I'm not really like understanding them.
That's why I feel like the title could be as complicated as they want if the thumbnail is that super clear, cool looking picture of a tree. Because then I'm going to click because I'm just intrigued at what I'm looking at. Like it's a very simple, like focal point, a very interesting thing to look at.
I like these. This row of thumbnails right here, I really like.
I don't know why, but bonsai tree. I get the vibe and the vision of like there's a delicacy to it, and they have to be really cared for carefully and tended to, and especially if we got to the most recent thumbnails, it feels this like more chaos and urgency in the
Yeah.
thumbnail. As well as the titles as well. Now, having said that, Dan, like you did observe that the videos are actually performing well. These most recent ones. So this is where I almost want to caution. Make sure you do A/B testing on these. Like,
yeah,
by all means, try new thumbnails and new titles, but maybe you want to keep these older styles in as well, just to make sure that we're not losing the momentum that they have. Certainly in the last couple of weeks.
Well, these last couple of videos too, they took the emphasis off of themselves. Most of their videos are like pruning my tree, working on my garden. It's all sounds very personal, and that could easily be changed to, how to prune whatever tree.
But look at the most recent one. I spent Sunday working on Paul's Japanese larch bonsais. He is God. What? How does the title in there, Dan?
Here's what happened.
What happened? Okay.
So I think what's happening in these is not necessarily because the thumbnail style changed. You should go back to the old one. I don't want to oversimplify the advice here. I think it goes back to what I was saying a minute ago about like, is the title and the thumbnail, are they understandable to the layman like myself? And when I look at this, I can sense that I'm doing a peaceful bonsai trimming. Maybe I don't know what a Paul's Japanese whatever bonsai is, but I'm getting enough out of this to go, oh, okay, I get it. I can watch this. And it might not be a matter of whether or not you're using AI or whatever, or if you should go back to these thumbnails just because I like them better than these. Is the title and thumbnail explaining the content well enough for people to click on it? And maybe that's why these are performing well.
Wait, go to their most popular content again. Can you sort?
These are so simple.
Wait, scroll down. I was trying to see if that large bonsai was just like also an interesting piece, because there was like 3 videos that performed pretty well about that.
So where do you want me to go?
I was trying to see if their most popular content, because like the last 2, and then there was another one in their most recent that was like that large bonsai. So maybe there was more interest in that specific bonsai, but I don't know if that is the case at first glance.
I'm not seeing that name pop up again. I think it's the simplicity of like these titles and thumbnails. Transforming nursery stock into bonsai, 20 pounds juniper challenge. I mean, it's not overly technical, whereas some of the more recent videos feel very technical to me in the sense that I have to know these words.
Just click into the most recent video, Dan. I'm curious about the engagement.
So it's another larch Sunday. Paul's popped out with a larch from the club. You can see as they're all starting to grow up and out. So we're just going to be adding a bit wire
straight into it.
Pull them down.
Get in there. This is my bonsai tree. This is what I'm doing to it.
Yeah, I like that.
Put a bit more movement into it. It is a well-developed larch. When he was on the phone, he says, "Will you do me larch?" And he's
it's from Newcastle. Oh, that might be wrong, and I'd really offended him. But they're from like the Newcastle Sunderland area, and there's only one thing I can really say in a Newcastle accent, but it includes a swear word, so I can't say it. Now, we're the lads. That's what I can say. Bite a grove. They'll know what I'm saying. But they'll find it hilarious. I'm trying to do a Geordie accent. I'm from Newcastle.
There you go.
Sunderland. So yeah, they're going to be really offended about that.
Oh, Rob.
It's like saying you're from Boston when you're from New York, or like it's to a layman the accents might sound the same and they're not.
We should probably get off this channel then before you start a riot.
But a great channel, and like I feel as if I've been wanting desperately to audit a bonsai channel for a decade at this point. It feels like the staple YouTube channel that we haven't yet touched. So now we've ticked it off of the list.
So we've done every channel on YouTube, is what you're saying? Every niche.
This is it. Rob, you can retire now.
Well, stamp collecting. We haven't done a stamp collecting channel yet.
We haven't done a stamp collecting channel? We've done coins maybe, for sure. Maybe. So if any of you have bonsai channels or coin stamp collecting channels,
you're a shoo-in. We need you.
Whole side of the country.
That is probably true. I'm going to be on the BBC News at 9:00.
All right. Thank you for your memes. Thank you for your channel submissions. And yeah, we'll do it again.
We will.
Bye, everyone. See you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.